As I have said earlier, this is a classroom setup. So, whether you like it or like it, ako ang mag-vote. Okay? Now, during sa discussion, manawag na kung number. Siya ang makatulog. Okay? Now, the topic that was assigned to me is sustainable peace. Peace. Sige. Okay. Before discussing this class, let's have a glimpse of the roots of our Philippine history. Now, the Philippines has three streams. One is lumad. Ano yung lumad? Yung mga IPs. Lumad ang tawag dyan kasi generalize na ito ang Laan, Bagubo, etc. Okay? That's lumad. Another is Moro and Christians. Okay? Christian Filipino. Now, the problem of Philippine history, okay, discrimination was institutionalized through unjust laws created since Commonwealth era. Ano yung discrimination? During the Spanish regime in the Philippines, the Spaniard created the law that all properties must be titled. Ito yung titulo royal. So, pagdating ng American government class, meron silang tinawag na Torrens title. Kung meron kayo title, that's the product of Torrens title. Ang nangyari kasi, the American government, they introduced it to the Filipinos. And the problem of that was the Moros and the Lumans hindi naniniwala sa yung mga titulo or Torrens title na yan. Sabi nila, sayo na yung mga titulo, sayo na yung mga Torrens title na yan. Amin yung lupa. So, after that, Torrens title, in the Commonwealth era, Commonwealth period, they opened Mindanao for living. So, na-open na yan. Sabi na, pwede na siya mabuhay. Ang problema, because of the Torrens title, yung Christians kasi at saka Lumad, especially Lumad, magdala lang kag mga cigarettes na foods ang kambyo yuta. Pag amon sa Christians na sa Mindanao, ang problem, 1 hectare, 1 peso. Yun ang senaryo dati. So when Christians bought the lands from Lumad and Moro, they made this title. They titled it. So ang nangyari, yung mga Moros pumunta na sa mundo kasi sa kanila yung patag na area. So that was the discrimination. Iyon ang framework ng Lumad at saka Muslim. That is self-determination. This is one of the roots of Mindanao conflict. That is self-determination. Nawala na yung right to self-determination ng Lumad at saka Moro kasi because of the titling of property. Pumunta na sa bundok ang mga Muslim at saka Lumad at saka na yung mga nasa patag, ito na yung mga Christians. So sabi ng mga Moro sa Palma, ang bigat yan. So that was the historical roots of conflict. Now, the Moro and Lumad asserted the right to self-determination. Ano yung determination? 16. Number 16. What do you mean by self-determination? Ah, sige. Pick a number. 10. 10. Answer. Ano yung self-determination? Kasi, bago tayo pupunta sa peace, let's have a historical background. Backgrounder muna tayo para maintindihan ninyo kung ano yung pinaglalaban natin. Especially, ano yung self-determination? Eagerness. Ano pa? 20. Well, identity po, pwede. Alam niyo yung autonomy? Yes, that's self-determination. Okay? The Nomad and Moro asserted the rights of self-determination because of the laws passed by the government. Yung laws created, it turned into discrimination on the part of Nomad and Moro. That's the basic thing if we are looking into in the Mindanao. Okay? Next. Now, because of these laws created, meron tayong lesson dito. Learning from the past and not repeating the mistakes. And that is the challenge for us. Nagkamali na yung mga ninuno natin. Now, when the American came to the Philippines for Commonwealth period, sino yung president? Commonwealth. Quezon. So, pumunta yung mga Amerikano sa Hulo-Sulo. Sabi ng mga Amerikan, di ba yung mga sultanate, meron silang mga alipin na tigpay-pay nila. And then sabihin pa naman sa inyo na we people, we are all equal. And then ikaw nagpay-pay ka sa tato. Kung pag-ina ka, ikaw magpay ka. That's the problem. Kasi nga, they introduce the concept nga wala tayo. Pinipilit nila yung concept na i-adapt natin. Okay? For example, equality. Wala man tayo niyan dati. Okay? We are more on authoritarian. Nagbago lang tayo when American came. Yes? Next. Okay. Violence.
Klase mo lang, wala mo na nagsiminaw.
What is violence? 17. Violence. Force. What kind of force? 23.
For simply getting properties or forcible na pagkuhan
Usa to mo?
to get something.
22.
Nangihi.
Sa mga to. Sige, next.
Ako abuse eh.
Now, the effects, what is violence? Di ba sabi ni Sir Ares, kailangan na
Nag-aura,
ang
yung basta na nag-abuso,
author.
violence.
Author yun. Muna akong ganahan nga author because he is the father of peace studies or peace education. Johann Gatto. Now, the effects apply to people who fall behind the physical and mental potentials and draws a wide-ranging framework from inadequacies to wars, from ideological pressures to threats. Basta, it affects to your mental and physical, that is violence. Huwag kayong magsulat. Bigay ko yun sa inyo. Listen. Okay? Next. Now, yung violence, as long as it affects to your well-being, freedom, identity, that is considered as violence. Yes? Ano yung freedom? Freedom. Ayaw niya i-translate po. Ina. Freedom. Oh, yes, Joseph. Choice. What spaces of your freedom? Oh, ikaw. Hindi. From your free will. What's the basis of your free will?
Consensus.
Identity. Ano yung identity? Yung pagka-ikaw rin mo. Yung lumad ka. Kanang ganyan kasi bagong diri. Oh, ignore mo bagukbo. Dili na ko ide. Bagukba. Sana bagukbo. Oh, yun gani. So, dapat kasi
Panginoon nga.
that's something of violence when you mention of bagubo. Dapat ang correct pronunciation dyan is bagubo. Laan. Kasi kung merong harms relating to our identity, that is considered as violence. Yes? Next. Now, ito yung meaning ng violence. It is an assault of our human basic needs. Basic needs of well-being, freedom, and identity. Pag merong nag-assault, merong may harm, that's violence. Yes? Now, why basic needs? Ba't kailangan na natin pag-isipan yung basic needs? Why? Because individual can establish a meaningful relationship with his friend only by meeting their basic needs. This relationship with the environment can also be at emotional and spiritual level outside of physical force. So yung violence class, hindi na yung physical force. Pag ihiko sa imuha kanang human basic needs, that's considered also as violence, not just physical. Kung ikuhaan ka nila o property, kuhaan ka tanong din ha, that's violence. Okay? Yes. Sige. Now, we have these three types of violence. Okay? Number one is direct violence, structural, and cultural violence. Kailangan maintindihan natin before sustainable peace. Okay? Now, as I have said, violence is not just a physical force, but also an assault to human basic needs. Now, direct violence, structural violence, cultural. Now, let's discuss the structural violence. Ano itong mga structural violence? Political mechanisms, processes, and institution. Ano yung political mechanisms? Kasi like mga politicians, election-related violence, political processes. Ganun. Yung mga patay-patay nila. They created laws That's structural violence. Now, for example, if the government, no, I remember that the city of Bigos passed the law of yung uneven scheme. Uneven scheme on physical drivers. Kaya kanina adlaw, din nila download na. So, nag-create yun ng away. So that's structural violence also. Now, another is because of power, because of identity, mudagan pangulitika na ang maginay patay-patay. That's structural violence. Nakuha din niya? Now, another is moral violence. So, ano siya? Kaning titawag na misunderstandings of other parties. For example, sa terms of belaan, pangayaw o pangayaw? Or
Pangayaw.
rito. Familiar kayo sa rito? Not just on Moro. But it happens to Lumad. Rido, family feud. That's cultural violence. Na, magtakok mo din, ay blaan, ay magugol, ay i-group mo na mo, wala na mo nagsabot. Cultural violence pa rin. Ako ha?
Yes, sir.
Now, ito yung cultural violence is hindi mo makikita ito eh. Kasi it is in your insight or feelings. Filled by anger, fear, and hatred. Kasi hindi mo yan makikita sa tao. Unlike sa cultural violence, makikita mo yan kasi meron kang evidence. Merong physical evidence, merong patayan dyan. O ha? Now, kaya nga tinatawag ito na invisible. Visible. Now, yung direct violence, kung actual na yan, causes class. Before getting into direct violence, the root causes of violence is, let's start with the structural and cultural violence. Pag-usapan na, fed by anger, fear, and then combined with the structural political processes and mechanism, doon na mangyari yung direct violence. Yung meron ng physical evidence, meron ng physical harm. Nakuha? So, causes pa lang ito sa baba, yung direct, makikita lang. Hello. Next. Now, ano yung peace? We have that, two kinds of peace. Sige daw in your own perspective, ano yung peace number 25? Wala. 24.
Is this
freedom from disturbance or far from war.
Ano pa? Absence of? Sige, in your own opinion, what is peace? I don't like talking my
Kasi just said violence to natural rights of the citizens. You need to say there is no perversion in the natural rights of the citizens. Life, liberty, and property.
Okay. Masabot. Okay, okay. 11. Sige, tagis ko. Sige, atong topic, sustainable peace. But, do we understand what is peace? Alam na natin yung violence does not connote only to physical harm, but also an assault to human basic needs. So ngayon, pag-aaralan natin yung, ano yung peace? We have two types of peace. Negative peace, at saka positive peace. Ano yung positive? Negative. Bakit siya naging negative? 16. 16. Ay, 17 na po.
Tindog.
Ano bitaw ka? Tawagan ko talaga balik. Ba't siya tinawag na negative peace? Peace na galing, negative pa rin.
Ito. Ano yung peace negative?
Ano kaibahan dyan? Negative, yan, peace.
Basta peace, peace. Sino na may negative?
Ikaw, sir. Bakit siya tinawag na negative?
The absence of human violence. So, kung nakitabo nga kuan, based on physical force, so, doon na siya ay negative impact sa peace.
Okay. Sige daw, wait. Ano daw sila, oh? Oh. Bakit tinawag na negative peace?
I think, sir, tinawag siya na negative peace because di siya through kusang loob gani, sir, nga na-achieve. Then, gamitan siya of physical force and i-achieve siag i-resolve ang conflict through force. So, like, walay kusang loob, walay cooperation. Mag-add lang ko sa'yo.
Sige, ma'am.
So, for example, kung na-ay war, kanang ang ma-achieve na to, if ma-end ang war is negative peace, kaya nag-lead man siya or nag-start man siya to something negative action. So, ang effect ana, pag ma-resolve na war is peaceful na, pero negative na po siya kay it started with negative situation.
Sige. Sige daw, wait. Ikaw, Kenneth.
I think, sir, negative peace, sir, is when there is no positive outcome that may happen after then it is over.
Hindi. Ikaw.
Peace must literally be involved physical or violence. Kaya
Bakit siya tinawag na negative?
natawag mo siya nga negative peace. Kaya kung alam mo niya sa alang-alang is the force or the violence. Pero wala na naman sa alang-alang na naapit promotion in terms of words, in terms of discussion, or ang coordination with both parties. So, negative lang ako siya kay, although you end the war, you end the violence, you end the force, but there is no such thing as peace. Yung kung sila nagsasin ako.
No, yung may peace. Negative lang.
Negative.
Sige.
Negative peace.
Okay.
Even though,
Bo? Sige.
even though,
Do you agree?
Yes.
yes, sir. Okay.
Sige.
Okay, absence of physical force, but we did not say the other form of violence, which is how many dual forms of violence, which is visible and the invisible. And visible is the physical force, and the invisible is the attack on the the property or kind of the property that is also considered a form of violence. So in negative peace, that still exists. Meaning to say, it is a negative peace.
Okay. Ang mutya daw eh. Mutya. Pero pinabayot nga answer ha.
Thank you for that, sir.
Bumalik.
Tindog.
So, sa akin po, sir, kay... As very subject of the advance in Mars, and let's say, mga proposed Mars, ba, kung nagulong sa ganit, sir, kaya kung mga this is based on physical force, ba, yung magagamit ko physical violence, kaya inuman sa ang Mars, so, hindi ko siya, kaya nahulong ka sa mga ceasefire, and then ceasefire rules, wala sa violence, wala sa Mars. So, negative vision sa kay, is because, parang hindi pa na permanent peace, and let's say casualties,
Answer ko, the absence of violence. Answer naman siya.
Anak na
Hindi
yan.
lang.
Anak na yan.
Positive niya ako.
Para matuyok lang.
Anyway, bakit siya tinawag na negative peace? Because of using physical force. It is, how do we enforce peace. Sige, kinain ka gubot din na. Pag-gubot-gubot na sa paong mga ilog, undang ang gubot. So na ay physical force. It is the implementation of, how are you going, ganito ba? How are you going to implement peace? Ay, kagubot din na. Ay, ito, may ng huy. Pagpuyo mo lang na. Ang na. Diba? Hindi pwede na nga, nagdaladala siyang sundan na nag-away nila, nagrambol. Kaya mo doon mo dito. Kasi buhaton mo. Of course, kung ako'y arminin habang mo silon, unang sila.
Neutralize.
Diba? Negative. Pasalamat sila. So, that is negative peace kasi you are using physical force to enforce peace. O ha? Now, gamay. Now, bakit siya positive? Peace na gani. Positive na. Binungagan ko yung positive. Ikaw.
One, sir, may makasistain siya of society na kanang like stock.
Sustain. Now, this is based on negotiation, cooperation, without using of physical force. So, ano yung pipiliin natin? Negative or positive?
Positive.
Ha? Sige, Hazel, anong pipiliin? Positive or negative? Depende na sa kaaway. Ha? Kung na ay nag-chismis ni mo nila, ano sa may?
Depende situation.
Okay. This is the challenge on how to resolve conflict, how to achieve peace. It's either by negative peace or a positive peace. Positive peace, again, using of physical force, while the negative is outside of physical force. O ha? Good. Sabi ninyo, mas maganda, sabi ni Johan Galto, mas maganda daw pag positive peace. Kasi wala tayong walang physical force. But if you employ physical force, meron na yung violence. So the suggestion is, or the recommendation, it doesn't follow na muugin na i-accept. O ha? So the suggestion by Johan Galto, you have to establish the existence of fairness, equality, development, and cultural existence. Cultural coexistence, hindi lang pwede nga ang bagubulagin mo labaw sa mga blaan. Okay? Ang mga muro lang mo labaw o Christian. Nakuha ninyo? Okay, thanks. Now, when to build a positive peace? Peace should be built after the problems caused by structural violence. Okay? Pag na-eliminate na yung structural violence, dun na papasok yung peace. Okay? Yung peace na sinasabi ko, it's either you can make a peacemaking process or peace building process. Ganun na. Now, to sustain peace building, the end of violence should be emphasized. Kung humana ang gubot, dapat ipasabot ninyo sa tao nga wala na. Nahulong na. Hindi pwede lang nananong conflict. Dapat ang i-emphasize, i-ingon ninyo sa mga tao, end lang violence. Yes? Now, sustaining peace. Paano natin yan? Evaluate and maintain. Evaluate meaning, we are on the process of peace building na. Wala na tayo sa peacemaking approach. Peace building na tayo. Gladly, yung PYDO youth, meron silang program na isali yung mga out of school youth, dapat i-maintain at saka i-evaluate. Bakit i-evaluate natin at saka i-maintain? This is to ensure whether or not your program is effective. Now, to ensure that, you have to value and consider both oneself and the others. Be inclusive and listen to the voices of the entire community. Seven. Kanta na. Kanta lang. Dito tayo magsubo.